Levine, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, but Towns and Anthony Edwards making their names known. Senior day, very important to what they did last year in terms of being #1 in the NBA in three-point shooting.
Anthony Edwards, three, and that's a good sign.
Sir.
Paul George able to beat Josh Okogie to the ball. And then the three by Reggie Jackson makes it a 9-0 run and a 4-point advantage here for LA.
It creates more space for him.
Beverly, oh, that was beautiful. And Ant with the finish.
Pat Bev gets the duty of guarding PG here, at least early on.
And Paul George, turnovers now by the Clippers.
Late switch.
Towns.
Towns knocks it down, though. It was a good veer back by Terrence Mann. Great job by Ant just to stay in front of Reggie Jackson.
Clippers have turned it over 3 straight possessions.
That thing was deep in the corner.
Yes, it was.
A tried and true sort of way to steal a possession or two. You come in a timeout, coach draws up a set play out of a man-to-man set, and all of a sudden you throw zone at him.
Didn't work out so good for them in that series.
Again, Minnesota flying around here. Last possession was excellent for Minnesota. Terrence Mann knocks down a 3 right. Hartenstein makes this team because he's an excellent pocket pass decision maker.
Edwards and Anthony Edwards. Ants have a terrific sense of smell. He sniffed that one out and takes it to the cup for the bucket.
Carl, just relax.
Terrence Mann went to the court, and Towns able to get the hook to go.
Sometimes he gets a little overzealous.
It's the first second chance bucket of the game for the Wolves. Paul. Beverly throws it up and in.
And has not hit 2 threes in a game since then. He's 2 for 2 in this one.
Paul George.
Paul George is PG-13 he's rated R right now. You realize this young kid at 20 years of age can just completely take over a game.
It just turned 20 back in August.
Paul George is just ridiculous. The way he's been shooting the ball from outside the arc.
Clippers, meantime, they're not letting up. They've made 11 of their last 13 shots. Beasley isn't going to let him get a shot that time. He's got Edwards trailing the play, and Ant with a finish. Edwards goes right down the middle. He was looking to stuff it. He had to alter the shot midair, and he finishes anyway. Got a lot of fouls to play with here in the second half.
And Josh Okogie got his money's worth on a couple against Paul George, but PG to try to pull the trigger and be aggressive.
Okogie looking to make it 8 straight points, and he says, no, I'm going to make it 9 straight points because I'm going to go to the free throw line and add another one. Edwards will wait for reinforcements, and then he'll pull up and hit it himself.
One thing that Anthony Edwards hates, he hates the phrase settling.
Well, I don't mind him shooting that 3.
Basketball, you can't sit there and have sticky fingers. His Ant can't get that to go.
Beverly sneaks in for the offensive rebound and able to get the finish.
He tricked him into that one. If Carl throws it out, you've got to swing it to the backside. That's where the open player is.
Paul George.
Unreal.
I mean, he's just hitting everything right now.
It's been an incredible shooting display.
And I asked him, I said, you know, where does that rank in your athletic career? And he goes, oh, hands down, absolutely the pinnacle of his entire career. Towns.
Noel's in the game, too, by the way, for Minnesota. Easy play by Paul George, just sifting through Minnesota's defense.
11 of 14 from the field for Paul George.
Paying a lot of attention to Karl Anthony Towns.
McLaughlin. Right. Oh, what a feed to Vanderbilt. Clippers come away with the basketball. Kennard connects, and they're going to get to 2 for 1.
Naz Reid is wide open initially.
Reid showing off the handle. Works in on Hartenstein. A chance for an and 1 for Naz.
Thing of beauty right there. Substitute point guard. We saw him do it in a breakout game last year in New Orleans.
We also saw him take over for what it's worth as Reid with the finish. We saw Jalen take over late in that preseason game against Denver.
That promo actually says the old Shep logo.
Yes, it does.
Wow. What a finish.
Have it back to a 10-point game. Oh, Beverly strips Paul George. Edwards for Vanderbilt, and it's back to an 8-point game.
No, but you've got to give that guy room. You can't be pressed up like that.
Beasley the three.
If you just wonder what would have happened if he didn't have that whole exchange.
And the Timberwolves with the ball. Edwards attacking Kennard. Edwards with a finish. Jackson into the corner. Shot clock getting low. He falls to the floor. Batum has to hurry. And Batum with a clutch three.
Just left Nicholas Batum wide open. They lost those games, the Pelicans and Orlando, those two teams that are going to struggle this year. Great execution here out of the timeout.
Reggie Jackson
got a wide open three.
Wide open. That's going to do it. So the Clippers behind in